We've played Natasha twice before. It didn't go well, guys, but we've been for a long walk in the country and tried to regroup, you know? And we're going to come back with a vengeance against Natasha today. This is going to be how to beat Natasha. I'm not sure yet, but throughout the video, hopefully I'm going to start to learn how to defeat her. So, that was a slight misclick, but that's also a fine move. This is sort of Italian. Italian-y versus Sicilian-y, as the GMs say. Ooh, so if here, there's this. Trapped. But we need to be a bit careful here. Could also go for like a fried liver thing. Couldn't we? Yeah. They defend with that. I like... Ooh, interesting. Alright, so I need to play this to get... And I guess they're going to kick the knight out, maybe. I need to give this bishop some breathing room. And I also need to play this to allow this to hit that, because I'd love to double these pawns. And also to defend. Okay. If we move back, we're now hitting this. Ah, okay. I like that. They have to take this way, I think. So now if we take, we give them a weird pawn structure. It's not terrible, this central clump. Actually, it's pretty strong, even if this pawn's here. Because then it'd allow them to push this. I don't really like that. I think that's quite a strong doubling of the structure. This is certainly weaken the structure, though. I don't really want to waste a move going back here, but if takes, I don't really like that. It leaves this pawn all alone. Oh, so maybe we do it. I just didn't like the fact that this can now be pushed, so maybe we clamp. Clamp down on this square. Yeah, I like that. A bit annoying we can't get a knight in here as well now. But, in fact, what's this knight ever going to do? Maybe this is better? Not sure. We could break here, you know. Quite a closed position. I don't think we're vulnerable to attack. So if here takes, we're fine. We're not getting checked. I think I like that. Just chipping away. Get a little pre-move going. So now if this, we get an open file. They recapture with the knight. It's quite a strong square for the knight, actually. Maybe we just leave this tension. I don't really think taking helps us. And push in, you know, if they take, we take. I don't really know if that's good for us either. I like this clamp I've got with these two pawns looking this way. I don't want to move this pawn over here. Wait, what's this? What is this? This is extremely disrespectful from Natasha. Oh. You know what I like? Almost doing that. Like, I know that's like such a beginner thing to do. But in this position, it almost looks like we could just put our king here. Maybe even here. And just do this. Bring the rook. Wow. Any benefit to that? You're hitting this pawn. Looks okay. Probably getting the knight out's a useful move. I don't really know what to do with this knight. It's a bit of a maneuver, that, isn't it? That? I want to punish this, though. This. Here. Here. They take. We take. We might lose a pawn. We might lose this pawn, but I think getting this rook here would be worth it. And having this open file to attack these two weaknesses might be compensation for losing this H pawn. But let's try it. This is pretty radical. But now we can clamp. You know what? This is a Not just a situational point, but I think this is instructive, like strategically. We're trying to attack on this side of the board, so we don't want them to find counterplay along this side, attacking our king. Because our plan was probably tuck the king away up here. So let's close off the position. I think that's a good move. Yeah, so they're stopping me fully locking it down with this. So now this adds pressure to that pawn, which they might just give up so they've got pressure with this rook. Might give the pawn up on the A file. Let's try that though. Okay, so they are defending it. Alright, so now what about this idea? Let's commit to our plan. Alright, so shifty over. This is where we wish we had a dark square bishop to just cut across towards the king. Because actually, this looks so stupid. But how do we actually, in reality, attack this king? This move hits that pawn. Looks okay. Just checking this knight can't jump in or anything. Yeah, I mean, that looks a bit uncomfortable for black. Now this. Maybe going for a big thing here with the rooks. If only. Yeah, with the rooks like this. Let's try it. This is pretty ambitious, I've got to say. Okay, so that's sort of clamping on our position. So if this takes, we sort of shatter this side of the board for our rook to come in. This is actually hit, so we should play this move. Now I wanted to play this move anyway, and it also defends the knight. I know it looks a bit weird, but being able to bring this rook down here looks winning. I don't mean that I'm actually going to win, but I mean in terms of the computer analysis, I feel like that'd be winning. Not get ahead of ourselves. Also, this square looks nice for the knight, though, doesn't it? Ooh. But actually, no, then they just take. So yeah, this. That's brave. That's very brave. Yeah, because we can't take with this, because then... You know what? I don't even need to recapture this pawn, although then they get this. No, I do need to recapture it. But there was something bad that was going to happen. Was there? No, it's fine. Oh no, no, this is scary. Alright, this is very scary. We can swing the queen over though. And actually this holds itself together nicely. I wouldn't mind this knight to be on this square, just offering a replacement knight, you know? But not to be at the minute. I think we've got to get off this nightmare of a revealed attack. Okay. Now that. Wait, we can take that as well. And this looks incredible. Wait, if this... What do they do? Like, back it up with a rook, but then we get this? This looks so strong, pinning the bishop. Can't be defended by a pawn. Can't intervene with the rook. We just take it. But also this. But then we take, and king takes our queen at the end of it. This looks really nice, guys. Wait, I just said a pawn can't defend. I just saw there was no pawn here. I totally forgot about this pawn. This is annoyingly, like, stable. So maybe we need to crack open on this side and try and get in. Oh, what a fascinating game this is. Here and then like here. Or here. I think here. Sorry, here. And then put the rook here. That's what I'm thinking. Also, it's nice that this defends this as well. Okay. Do we crack things open now? Oh, I feel like the engine's going to want us to crack things open. If takes. You know what? Let's get a third piece in the battery. What does that do? That doesn't look good. What does that even do? The takes we take. Haven't we just won? What am I missing, guys? Wait, no, there's check, but we take. Haven't we just won? If they take, we win the queen. Ah, we won a piece. We won a piece. All right, come on, guys, we're winning. We're winning. The check. But they just take it. Let me get this. But then they can trade the queen for 2 rooks in that case. Check. They take it. This seems good. Repairing that. Actually, we can just win the rook. I was thinking checks capture attacks. I was thinking how can we damage the king, but you know we're already up almost a piece, so we can win the rook here. Hit the queen, and then queen goes here. We take the rook. Queen takes. We're happy. Oh, but they can throw in a check. I don't really like it for that reason. Oh, this is tough. Wow. What a spot to be in. If here, check. Here. And we're no longer winning the rook can just move. But if this, going for this little thing here, what's the downside to that? Wait, why couldn't the pawn take before? Wait, what? Yeah, if pawn took, there was... Oh yeah, there was just that. But the pawn can take now, so we do need to move this piece. The pawn can now take. All right, that's important to realise. Sorry, it took me a couple of minutes to get there. But yeah, we need to move the knight. This doesn't work, so check. But also, is the check so bad? Probably not, because we're still threatening this to win the rook. Oh, well, it's defended actually, isn't it? But wow, what a position. A queen trade would be good for us, but I'm also very scared of playing an endgame when Natasha is now down on materials, so she's going to start adapting and playing super good. But what about just that? Hitting the queen. There's no checks in that case. Maybe that. Can't check now because the queen defends. Alright. I mean, that seems like an obvious move. Check. Also, that seems nice. And if here we win the queen. So this pretty much forces queen takes, king. And then here. I'm a bit scared about playing against these 2 rooks though. Maybe I just take it with check. They have to go here, then we get that. We've won, right? Right? Right, guys? Oh yeah, they can do that. So now we get this check. Or this check. So if here... I think this is the time where we go all in. Check. If they go here, they lose the queen, because rook x-rays and pins the queen to the king. So check. If they move... Well, if they move, they lose the rook and have a really awkward knight. But then... Wait, no. Because if they move, we take... They can take... Wow. What a position. You know what? Getting the queens off the board looks good. Yeah. Ride for wrath. We can win this pawn now. Wow, guys, this looks really winning. Let's not mess this up. Anything better than check? I don't think so. I think this is an important pawn to win. It would sever these two pawns. I like it. Thought that might happen. What if this? What if this? They take. That's very bad. What if that? I don't really want to take, because then it activates the king, and I'd like to get this rook in with check. So like here and check. Looks nice. But then here hits both pieces. I need to activate these knights. They're pretty bad. Need a little reroute situation. What if takes? We can advance the knight with check. That's probably fine, isn't it? Also, this looks good, allowing this knight to be rerouted over here. This seems to all hold itself together, this side of the structure. So I'm happy with that. Just how can we go trade off this rook, really? Trade off the rook for his rook. I'm confident we can see this out for a win. The check. I like that. Maybe allowing this. Looks good. Yeah, so they don't want that. Now we can go like this, though. Preparing that. Gotta go here and defend. So we can go check. If here we go, check. Not sure. We'll go here, but it looks a bit weird. Don't know what this really does. Let's try it. Because now they can go like that. We've got to go back. And they go back here. So let's not repeat moves. Right, so this is a key move. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's pretty important. Okay. So now this pawn is only defended by the rook. If they want to get the rook in the game, they're going to have to lose this pawn. Let's not allow them to bring the rook into the game with tempo, say on a loose piece. This is currently protected, so we're alright. We can never get this move in, so we don't know how to really break open the center, which is annoying. So maybe we'd like to get in here. Let's reroute this knight, see what we can do. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. They're rerouting their knight as well. Alright, we're happy with the trade. They're going to put their knight here, though. If they do that, we've got check to force the trade of the knights and win a pawn. So actually, we're not worried. This check is very important. We can move this and try and force a trade now. And then if here, we've got this forcing of a trade. They've got this, but it's defended, so. But then it does advance their king into the game, I guess they'd argue. But check, doesn't do anything. Take. We got any in-between moves? No, let's take the piece. Okay, can we win this endgame? So if here takes, we advance our king, importantly. So, this, check. Maybe try and get, we need to get our knight involved. Also maybe this. Bit worried about check, but we should come back. We've got to get our knight involved. We're winning. We're going to win. We're going to win, guys. I'm not going to let this slip through my fingers for the third time. You better like this video, guys, if I win this video. Alright, here. Here. Takes, we advance our king. We're very happy. If here we're threatening this, I like it. Okay. Oh, they don't have to take. They don't have to take. They can push. Oh my god. Got this square though. Luckily, we got this square. Jeez. Alright, so our knight's sort of stuck now. But we don't need the knight, right? So we might put them in lose long where they've got to promote, and then we're happy. But then we take it, and then they've drawn. So let's not draw. They've got to move, right? They've got to move. We're at that stage of the game. We'd like to come around with our king. Wow, guys. Come on. Come on. If here, they've got to move. They've got to move here. They've got to move A7. That was just a cheeky one from our opponent. Check. Check. So here, they can go... No, here they can go here, right? Yeah. Thank you very much, Natasha. You were brutal. And that just makes this win all the sweeter. Let's have a quick look at analysis, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I see only 15% of you have, so... Yeah, join the club. We're going to be having subscriber battles next week. It's going to be good. So, let's just revel. Should we just revel a bit in our victory? Oh. Okay, queen there. I see, yeah, it's just threatening all sorts of mischief on this square with the queen. Okay, so we took, which was good. I've got a bit of a tendency to double pawns up when the engine says I shouldn't be doing that. I should retain my bishops, but... Wait, does the engine like this weird idea? With the rook. Oh, wow. Doesn't like this king move. It's saying he should sack the rook there. Interesting. Yeah, I knew that was a bad move when he did it. It did absolutely nothing for the position. All it did is he was attacking this pawn. Oh, I found the best move. That was my longest think of the game, I'm pretty sure. That was a tough move to find. Check. And here. Alright. I thought that was going to be best move. Thought that guaranteed the win sort of thing. Yeah, I felt this wasn't best because it was giving the king activity and the engine agrees. It's still fine. It's still winning. Here I sort of had a little gander with the knight, but Wasn't sure where to go with it. And then we decided on this reroute of the night. And then we got this beautiful trade. Oh, guys. All right. I'm proud of myself for that one. It's taken us third time lucky. And yeah, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.